Here's a review of a scene from the 2003 period movie The Last Samurai. Directed by Edward Zwick with the story done by John Logan, and even though the plot of the movie takes place in Japan, it was actually filmed in New Zealand. The movie stars Tom Cruise as Nathan Algren, a former captain in the US Cavalry who has been hired by the Japanese government to train the newly established Imperial Army in modern warfare so they can put down a samurai rebellion. To prepare for this role, Tom Cruise spent 2 years learning the Japanese language
ありがとう。おかわり?
and 1 year studying Japanese martial arts, horseback riding, and how to handle the weapons used by both the US Cavalry and the samurai. This scene shows the first encounter between Tom Cruise's character and the samurai with the regiment's first real battle since he arrived in Japan. And Tom Cruise's training can be seen here with the way he is writing and giving commands to the regiment.
Company, form a battle line on midnight! Second company, form on first company! Third, fourth company, form up behind! Fill in on command!
And throughout this whole scene, the audience can see the director's attention to detail from the costumes that the actors are wearing and how accurate they are to the uniforms worn by both the US Cavalry, the Imperial Japanese Army, and the armor worn by the samurai. At the start of this scene, the director uses a mix of lighting and fog to create an air of tension and unease that's reflected on the faces of the characters, which makes it clear to the audience that these guys are not prepared for this fight.
Samurai calm.
You'll be fine, son.
And when the battle starts, this atmosphere makes the samurai seem even more frightening when they come charging out of the mists like something out of a nightmare. And let's face it, in a situation like this, who wouldn't be terrified? In this battle, the director makes it clear that the samurai are not the kind of enemy Algren's commanding officer was expecting.
Savages with bows and arrows.
Instead, these were highly skilled, disciplined men.
Whose sole occupation for the last 1,000 years has been war.
And the director uses this battle to show what masters of war the samurai were by using the fog to their advantage to sneak their foot soldiers behind the regiment and then broke their formation with a cavalry charge so they could attack them from the front and the back. This scene also shows the drastic differences between a trained professional soldier compared to a conscripted soldier with the character of Nathan Algren as opposed to the rest of the regiment.
Fire on my order only!
As a captain in the US Cavalry and a veteran of the Indian Wars, Algren was trained to fight and stand his ground no matter what, and Tom Cruise did a great job of portraying this character's fighting spirit, even when it seemed like his death was inevitable. While this movie may not be historically accurate, it portrays the ideal image of what the samurai were like. And this initial battle scene helps show why the samurai are some of the most revered warriors in history. This was one of the most important scenes of the movie because the director uses it to make it clear that the character of Nathan Algren had never encountered warriors like the samurai, just like they had never encountered someone like him. And without this scene, there would have been no movie. So for anyone who hasn't seen The Last Samurai, I highly recommend it. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe.